How's it going, everybody? First, let me apologize about my voice. It's completely shot up. I've had a cold for the last couple days and I'm sort of getting over it, but the voice is still terrible, so I'll keep the talking to a minimum and we'll just basically drive this truck. Of course, it's the Traxxas / two-wheel drive Ford Raptor. Pretty much an entry-level truck. I'm sure a lot of you guys know a lot more about the Traxxas / than I do. I've never had one before, but one thing about this truck is you can upgrade it like crazy, from the motor, drive shaft, drive system, suspension, wheels, tires, body, everything can be upgraded on this thing. This is kind of the entry-level two-wheel drive version of it, and I just want to give you guys an idea of how it drives. It's a sloppy, wet day out, so it's good for a little driving action here. Anyway, I have it all stock, the stock nickel metal hydride battery, 3000 milliamp 7-cell. So I'm going to run a pack through it here in the park behind my house, and then I'm going to take it up and we'll do some jumps in the open space and run a pack through it there. So let's get going. Very easy to oversteer this thing. So you can see what the limitations are here, especially on a slippery, wet surface, two-wheel drive. This is really making me appreciate the four-wheel drive cars I have. To be fair, it's wet, it's slippery, but you know, this is what's going to happen. So I'll give it a go in this more gravelly kind of stuff here. Ah, I feel so enlightened. Well, that's it for the park. Let me go recharge a battery and then we'll take it up for some jumps. The battery's recharged. I'm gonna head up into the open space. Just first run it real quick here in the gravel. Pretty muddy up here. right, that second pack is running out. All right, guys, there's 2 packs through the Slash two-wheel drive Ford Raptor. I don't know what's dirtier at this point, me or the car. Again, I'm sorry about my voice. I know it's terrible, but this was the day to do this. I really wanted to show this truck. So I bashed it around. I didn't jump it off the roof or anything. I didn't try to kill it, but nothing's broken. It survived that fine. Of course, the Slash is a proven chassis. It's been around for a long time. There's a reason for that. It's pretty tough. Certainly can handle some abuse and some good bashing. And then of course you have all the upgrades that you can do for it. So this one's, you know, it's limited with the 2-wheel drive. It definitely shows its limitations, especially in the wet leaves and in the real slippery stuff. But once you're on gravel or even in the mud like this, actually, it was pretty good. You just have to really be light on the steering so you don't oversteer it and spin out. Jumps well. I definitely bashed it around, crashed it a bunch, and like I said, nothing's broken on it. It's working fine. I'll be back for another day. First thing, I'd probably upgrade on this suspension, I think, and then maybe definitely go for the 2-cell lipo. The runtime on this is hard to say because there's a lot of off and on driving there, but it seems maybe around 10 to 15 minutes total before that power starts to fade, and that's with the nickel metal hydride battery, the stock battery. So yeah, I do the suspension, then I'd probably do the 2-cell lipo, of course, just set the ESC for that, and then maybe consider going to the brushless so you can run a little bit faster, and you can also go to 3-cell, which would make this thing insane and probably almost uncontrollable. But I think 2-cell lipo, brushless system, upgrade the suspension, those are the first things to do. And then you can work on other things. But there's a lot of potential for these. If you guys are Traxxas guys, you know that this thing is well proven. It's been around forever. And it's a good truck. All right, I'm gonna go wash this thing off, then I'm gonna wash myself off because I'm covered in mud. I really did take a giant mud splash right in my face. But it's all worth it to get you guys some video on this thing. And definitely a lot of fun to drive it. I like these wet, mucky days like this. If you can't fly, at least you can go out and have some fun with something like this. That's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Any questions or comments, please post below. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.